Big Figures podcast, myself, Nathan Bank. We got not one but two special guests in the building, Andrew England
Hello.
and Maddie Gayton. What's going on, people? Everyone good?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Good to see you.
Help yourselves to a drink. We got the Voss, we got the CBD infused, it's only 20 calories, you know, it's a fitness thing and all that. That's all courtesy at 8 Barrels Club. But yeah, man, so getting into it, starting from the top, between you, we got over 500,000 followers on Instagram. Like, we're all a similar-ish age group. We all can remember social media first coming in it. Like,
Yeah.
do you ever have a face pic?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I know you're a couple of years younger than
And
us.
like
so
a
you-
MySpace.
The
And a
MySpace,
MySpace.
Bebo.
That was the first one. I
Bebo,
remember,
see,
man.
I weren't even involved with that
Yeah.
yet. But I had MySpace, I was active on MySpace, I
Yeah,
can't lie. But yeah, the reason I bring that up, you could have a MySpace, it was jumping, loads of people on it. It didn't mean anything in the real world. You could have a busy page and that's it, you just had a good website.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, we live in a time where your social following, that's actually got tangible real world value.
man.
here. So
Yeah.
that's the birth of what we call the influencer. So the first thing we're gonna start at the top, is influencer the correct term? Like, is that from outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
I
I
could
was
say
to
so.
ask
Yeah.
you-
Like, obviously, we've got a lot of followers between us, and obviously the things that we post are going to be influencing people down the road. You know what I mean? So obviously the clothes that we wear, I don't really know. I've never met you before today.
Yeah,
so.
I do like fitness and stuff like that, so it's more like
Okay, yeah.
sportswear and that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
So yeah, I
but
suppose influencing. We are influencing people. Not that I intend to influence, but
Yeah. But
It
if,
just
so,
happens.
if
Subconsciously
say I
happens,
don't know
yeah.
you, I just meet you on the street, I'm like, yes, bro,
Yeah.
what you say? Yeah, so what do you do?
Yeah,
What's your answer?
I wouldn't say influencer, man.
Nah,
No,
what would you,
just-
how would you address that question?
I don't know. It's kind of not embarrassing thing to say.
Yeah,
but,
I know what you mean.
Like, people will probably think down on you if you were to say that kind of
Like,
thing.
I'm
you know
an
what I mean? Not that I
influencer,
care about
yeah.
what people
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
I
like
think-
I'm more than that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got more. I'm not just the influencer. I've got a lot of other things going on in the background as well. So I wouldn't say influencer. You know what I mean?
You don't see it as a derogatory term, but at the same time,
yeah,
you
it's
wouldn't
not-
use it yourself. It's not
yeah.
how you would
No,
categorize yourself.
yeah. I don't really like the term, if I'm honest.
How do you answer that question? Because you must get asked
I wouldn't
it.
say. I don't know. I'd just say I'm big on Instagram. That's it.
Yeah, I
wouldn't say
think
I'm
it's
an
like,
influencer.
unless people see your Instagram, like, and they're like, wow, like, and they don't have it or anything like that, then, like, I feel like I'm surrounded by quite a few people that are in this similar situation just because, like, I've met quite a few people that are saying.
Yeah.
It is a weird one, I think. I think there's a lot of people that still don't kind of understand what it is.
Even myself included to some degree, like, we know what it is. It's kind of like the Loch Ness Monster, if you believe in that. Like, it's like, yeah, all right, heard of it, kind of know what it is,
But what?
it exists,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
what's more than that? What's
Yeah,
the
for real,
answer
man.
to that question? But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get into some of that anyway. But let's go back to the way back to the beginning. Yeah. So talk school days, like, were you popular in school?
I wasn't at school a lot of the time.
You weren't at school?
You were one of those.
Yeah, no, I didn't have bad grades at school, but I didn't really like school. School wasn't the place for me. Could say I was a bit of a naughty kid.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
didn't
not the
really
style
like
of
school,
learning.
man.
How about you?
This sounds weird, but like a normal person, like I'd speak to like popular people and like unpopular people. I wouldn't say that I was someone that would be like out there all the time, but I'd just mingle.
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
did
so
go to school.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah. All right. So if I went to school with you, would I be surprised at what you're doing now?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Definitely, man.
So it wouldn't. Was there a kid that you went to school with that you could think? You don't even have to say their name, but is there someone who they'd think, yeah, I'd expect it to be them more than him, or
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of other
Yeah.
people that I would expect to be in
Yeah.
my situation that
Yeah.
aren't now.
In a completely different position.
Life's a crazy little road, man.
now? I know we don't like the word influencer, but
We're using it.
we're not even going to use it, but we'll use the meaning of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
within your group of friends now,
Yeah.
would you say like you're the influential character?
As in my friends that I grew up with?
Just whoever you socialize with now, because obviously you've said, yeah, if people went to school with you, then they might have thought, oh, I wouldn't have expected him to be in this position,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
X amount of followers, X amount of that. So
Yeah.
do you think that's developed in your personality to where in real life now with your friends, you're one of the more...
No, to be fair, I've always had a big character. I've always been outspoken, and I've always done what I've always wanted to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was naughty in school, and nobody probably would have expected to be where I am now. But back in my mind, I always knew I was heading for something good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so when you say they wouldn't have
You
expected
always
you to be there, it was more... They didn't think you'd have been on the right path, maybe. They wouldn't have
yeah,
thought he's
that-
going to end up being
A lot of them probably thought I
successful,
would have been in
like-
prison, you know what I mean? Because I was bad at school, man. I was bad. I got expelled in the end of year 10. So I
Yeah.
didn't
What
really,
school did you go to?
So, Thomas Beckett. The thing is with me, obviously, I live in Northampton area, and I've got friends in London, got friends
Everywhere,
abroad. I've got a lot
yeah.
of different groups of friends. You know what I mean?
Is
But
that
do you think
through
that's
this?
from, what you do?
Through, yeah. Obviously, I've been given loads of opportunities through obviously my Instagram following and the sponsorships I had, the countries I've travelled, people I've met. I've lived a good life these last 5 years, man. So I can't complain.
Was it something that you set out to do at some point, or is it more
Just
something
happened,
that
man.
you just fell into?
It just happened, man. With me, obviously, like say, I remember the days before Instagram, Facebook, like even before phones, man. In my school, you didn't even have phones, man. Well, you did, but it was like the back end of school. There's kids in year like 7 and 8 now with iPhones and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I was at school, I'm 31 now, nearly 32. So it was like
Going
year
home
9,
to
10.
log onto the PC, MSN,
exactly.
like, it's
Yeah,
all
one of them
different
ones.
now.
Like when your mum was on the phone, you'd be like, I can't go on it anymore.
Dial up internet and all that.
So yeah, things have changed, man, but it's all good.
Yeah. How about you? Did you feel a similar way, or did you
Yeah,
actually
like I
set
don't
out
think
with a
you
goal?
ever like plan to do it. It just happens. Like, I feel like if you try too hard, it's never going to happen.
I agree with that. There's a lot of people out there that are desperate to be an influencer,
Yeah.
desperate to be the next big thing on Instagram.
Yeah.
But you can't force it, man.
No,
it just happens.
it either
I mean,
happens
you
or
haven't
it
got character
doesn't.
and personality. You haven't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or got something, a niche or something that people want, relevant, or you haven't. You know what I mean? You can't force it.
Yeah.
So if you reverse engineered where you are now, and you just think back to where it all started, can you think of any like key moments where you're like, okay, there was a change here, there was a change.
Yeah.
All right, I made this relationship with this person,
Yeah.
and that changed.
Just-
Like,
Yeah, I think meeting people and stuff like that also
Yeah.
really helps. Like when you've I got invited to like events and stuff like that, and you'd meet other people that did like similar things and stuff like that, and then you get invited to other places and see other people, and you'd think like,
Just taking opportunities, really.
Yeah.
Just opportunities that probably when I was younger that I wouldn't have had the confidence in myself to take.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
I feel
Now,
like I've gained a lot of
everything that
confidence.
comes my way now, I just take with both hands.
from what you said specifically, more than it being like someone came from above and helped you, it's more like you had
Yeah.
relationships with people in
Yeah.
a similar place to you. You all built together,
Yeah,
and then that helped.
exactly.
You all helped each other, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Who's the first brand that you worked with?
About 5 years ago, I think I had about 20k followers, something. Yeah.
And them numbers even 5
got-
years ago.
And yeah, I got approached by it's a brand called Body Engineers.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I
I've
worked
heard
with
of
them for about 5 years, so
Yeah.
they helped me.
Still
a lot.
work with them today?
No, not now. No, I've moved on, working with other brands now. But
Yeah. How about you, Maddie?
I think my first brand that I started working with was My Protein.
Serious?
About like when I got to about 40,000 followers, like they approached me and I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
like this is pretty wicked. And I'm still with them now, so it's
oh, sick.
yeah.
So where you both, to the average person, the numbers you've said, they're big numbers, like 20,000, 40,000, like they're big numbers. As far as social media wise, like everyone just creates an account.
Yeah.
When did you, from day one, was it growing or?
When I first started it, I started it because I wanted to like track where I was going with my progress, like with the gym and stuff like that. I
So
hated
that was
going
always,
to the gym.
it was never just like, I'm going to put this up and put up my dinner
And hope that I
show
get,
my
like,
friends.
thousands
It
of
was
followers.
always,
Yeah,
So it's kind of
no.
like a little logbook.
Yeah,
so you
it was
could
more
log
like
your-
just so I
yeah.
could keep track of what I was doing kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
it kind of just grew.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Is that similar for
Yeah,
you?
similar situation with me really. Obviously created a profile, started uploading selfies and like obviously way before I was doing photo shoots and that. Do you know what I mean? Just pictures of the cameras when the cameras were dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When-
some
10 pixels in the picture and all that.
3
You know what I mean?
megapixel camera and all that.
Yeah, so yeah, just kind of like just snowballed, man. I remember doing a competition in 2015, a bodybuilding competition for Miami Pro,
Miami
and then
Pro, yeah.
I did that. I won that, and then literally the week after that, my account just snowballed.
So that was your first competition.
Yeah, first and only ever competition I've ever done.
So can you remember before the competition, like where was your social media
I
before?
think I was probably about 5 or 6k.
Okay, and
then
then after that
Yeah,
it just
blew up, blew up. Got to like 20, 30k in probably about 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, and that was astronomical then. Just kind of grew from there, man.
yeah.
I think that was the thing back there. Like, there weren't a lot of people that had
Yeah.
that many followers.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah,
to you,
yeah.
that probably would have been crazy.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
like, now I feel like there's so many people
Yeah,
that
there's
have
loads of people, yeah. Because there's obviously more
It's such a
Instagram
bigger
accounts
thing
out there.
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone's chasing the
Everyone
followers.
is
you know what I
trying
mean?
to,
yeah, of course,
to
man.
get there.
So how do you view this? Like a hobby that you can earn money from, or do
Yeah.
you see this as a career, like the foundations
Yeah, I
of
mean,
long term?
it's the foundations of like obviously with powerful Instagram, you can obviously monopolize on that through making obviously good relationships with brands and even creating your own brand. You know what I mean? There is a
Yeah.
good money to be made from it if you can advertise yourself right and get the right campaigns, and you can make a career out of it. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not going to be a long-lasting career.
Yeah.
because things change, the
And
world
there'll
changes.
probably be something else.
Exactly,
like,
yeah. With this foundation of having a big following, you can make substantial.
There is crazy money in the industry.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking sensibly, you're saying it.
Use this
nothing lasts
platform.
forever.
Yeah.
So you
This
use
platform
the time.
to
Once
make-
you got it, use it,
Hell
and then
yeah.
you can get something that's gonna
man,
pay you long term.
Yeah.
Create good relationships with people, and then, like I say, get your head to use and make something, create something, and use your platform to advertise it. You know what I mean?
And I think that's the thing as well. I feel like a lot of people that have like Instagrams and stuff like that don't really like speak to their followers and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So like I
interact,
feel like
yeah.
it makes such a difference if you do actually interact
Yeah.
with people rather than just being on there kind of thing.
Yeah,
Say,
Yeah.
you're following me, so I'm above you.
Yeah,
like,
because it's
just
not like
interact
that. Like
with
I
them.
think
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it is
yeah.
best to just be humble and literally just
Build your
course.
own
Yeah.
community. Yeah. As far as working with other brands, how does that process tend to go? Is it a thing where you'll approach them or they'll approach you? Or
It can be either way. Like
Yeah.
say that, like if a brand likes the look of you, then they'll email me or slide in my DMs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
the
vice versa. Do you know what I mean? I if I see a brand that I want to work with and I think, you know what I mean, I see myself working with them, then
You can
I'll
drop them a message,
just
yeah.
email them and see where it goes.
yeah.
If you don't ask, you don't get. You know what I mean?
100%.
No,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Man. Where you're more fitness related, a lot of that's gonna be either supplements or clothing or which
It started with like supplementation, then it was the fitness, then it was the clothing, the apparels and that.
Yeah.
But now there's so many different things out there. Like for instance, like CBD oils and
Yeah.
Theraguns, and
Yeah.
there's so many different like people that have used the platform of Instagram to create a product, a brand, and there's so many different things in the fitness industry that you can advertise now. You know what I mean, down to pills, down to
Yeah,
supplement
literally
shakes, down to
anything.
pre-workouts, to apparel, to like say the massage guns, the CBD.
I think
all
they're a
works,
massive
everything,
thing
yeah.
at the moment, the
Just-
massage
Yeah,
guns
yeah,
and
like,
stuff
that's
like
a new
that.
craze right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
but everything. There's so many different things. Like it's a very big industry.
Do you do mainly fitness? Or-
No, I'm like I did start at fitness,
Yeah.
but now I'm more fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, I try and approach more the fashion, tattooy, edgy kind of
Yeah,
look,
that's cool.
kind of things. You know what I mean?
out of the things that you would have previously spent money on,
Yeah.
has that been removed? Is a lot of the
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
just
yeah.
comes to you? Like,
Hell yeah, man!
yeah.
Like the more say, the more followers you get. I don't really pay for anything anymore. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
yeah.
I'll get all the clothes I want for free, really. Obviously minus the Gucci's and that, you know what I mean? But
day to day,
Yeah,
you're,
day to
you're
day.
not having to go shop.
nah,
and
even
buy-
down to the food. Like I was getting, like,
Yeah.
you get free meals sent to your door.
Yeah,
I mean
do
daily.
exactly the
So
same.
Yeah,
crazy,
So
man.
that-
Instagram's a powerful tool, man.
yeah, man. So that is a career, really, because if you're going to work to pay for all these things anyway,
Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah,
that's all
you
part
kind
of the
of
job.
get
So
it.
it's like
Yeah.
you are getting all of that.
Yeah.
Do people treat you differently once they see your social media?
I think there definitely are some people that do treat you differently and they
Yeah.
expect you to be all stuck up and like this, that and the other. Like, and I think when they get to know you a bit more, they're kind of like, oh, okay, like you kind of aren't the person that I thought you were going to be, which
That's
is
their
nice.
problem. That's their problem. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 'Cause that's the I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I think, why are you even judging me before
Yeah.
you met me? That's your problem, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just because we've got
Yeah.
so many followers doesn't change you as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay
No.
humble all day.
How about relatives, family wise? Do you?
Oh, they don't even know what Instagram is, man.
No. I mean,
Mum,
None of your
look, she's like,
parents on
"What's that?"
Instagram.
I mean, my nan's on Instagram. She
Yeah.
always follows me. And
Is
that. So
she?
yeah, she goes like she watches my stories and stuff, which is pretty cool. Bless
Does she
her. But
understand in the sense of everyone hasn't got what you've got? Like everyone who's got Instagram
like,
hasn't got what she understands.
Yeah,
that, like,
I think
you're
she
doing
does
well with it,
understand that. Like, and she kind of thinks like I'm privileged for it.
Yeah, I mean, my mum didn't even know what Instagram was, man.
Yeah, she
I
does
still-
now.
No.
But
Just about, yeah. Still to this day, like, show. She's like, what?
but she's not on
Gets
it.
her glasses out, looks at it like,
What
you know
is
what I mean?
it?
Have you always felt comfortable in front of the camera? I know you said you were doing your own selfies and all that, but then
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to photo shoots, going to things like that, is that naturally
Yeah, but
came
that
to
was
you,
obviously
or-
a very daunting experience. My first photo
Yeah.
shoot, I was bricking it on the way there, like.
Yeah.
But it was just like I said, the people were professional, made me feel at ease, and it was just a breeze, man. And from there, it's just
Something you've just got used to.
yeah,
kind
it's
of
just
thing.
easy now.
I
yeah.
think confidence like is a massive thing. Like for me, like I didn't really used to have a lot. Like
Hmm.
so when I first went out and like done stuff, I was like, no, I can't go. Like I used to get invited to events like in London and stuff, and I'd be like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and then
You
I just
actually
thought,
wouldn't go?
no, I wouldn't go. Like and then I just thought, you know, what, if I don't go, like I'm
You're
never
never
gonna
gonna grow,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was just like, do you know what? I'll go. Loved it, and like since then I've just
Yeah.
it's been fine.
How long did it take you to like perfect your angles, your poses? Because obviously, you look at anyone, they've got their signature.
Yeah, I feel
pose.
like I have
How
got
long did
my
it take you to
specific
develop
thing.
that?
Do you know what? I feel like sometimes it changes still now. Like I feel like there'll be things and you'll be like, oh my god, that's so much better than it was.
Always
Not very,
improving.
not very long,
Yeah.
yeah, but always
Yeah.
improving.
It's just a thing. You take a bunch of pictures. You're like, all right, I look
Yeah.
good there.
Yeah.
All right, stick
You know
with
what
that.
works, you know what I mean? When you know,
Yeah.
once you've posted a few times and you know what looks flattering for your type of physique,
Yeah.
you know what works, you know what gets the likes, and you kind of that's your place safe.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly
mean?
that. And
So
I
I've
feel
been
like
on a shoot
sometimes.
with you. You're
You're
well oiled
now,
machine.
yeah?
No, it's good. It's good. I was impressed when I watched that. I was like, yeah, this is what he does.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's no pausing. It's just photographers there,
Yeah,
different
yeah.
poses,
Because
and
you
I'm just
know.
like, yeah, that's sick. It's
Yeah.
not like a just winging it thing. It's
But
like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
it
yeah.
depends who's taking the photos as well. Sometimes you
Yeah.
have to be like, no, you can't do it there. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some photographers you get a good rapport with, and you can.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of know what works for you. You know what they're taking and the angles, etc. High, low. When I shoot with photographers, like. They take 3 or 4 pictures. I have to look at I have to look to see if I'm because
Yeah,
no point
yeah,
20
yeah.
slapping away with 20 images, and if I look
don't
at it,
and you
like
don't
it,
like
like,
I'm
any of
happy.
them.
It's not going to go anywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to be on the same level, same wavelength, so I can say, yeah, we're happy with that. Then now we work. You know what I mean? Click
Yeah.
away, then bang, 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 nailed. Next,
yeah.
easy, man.
When you've been on a shoot or with a brand or anything, you ever been asked to do anything you're not comfortable with?
No, actually, no, I haven't.
Mm.
I just think the places that I go to and the things I do aren't really that kind of thing. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? So it's never been a situation for me as of yet.
Not uncomfortable, but yeah, I've been on a few photo shoots where photographers have asked me to do a little bit things that I don't think suit my image. You know what I
Don't
mean?
go
I
with
think-
your
Yeah.
brand,
Yeah, I
so
think,
you've had,
nah,
you
so
just turned
pass.
it down.
Yeah, pass.
And they're cool with it.
Yeah, of course, they have to be.
No, that's cool. You still worked with them again afterwards?
Yeah.
So they
They're
really
just
were
not
cool
enough
with
to
it,
ask.
Yeah.
As far as like lifestyle goes, yeah. I know you said you do more fashion now.
Yeah.
You came into this fitness. You're predominantly fitness at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
So the fitness lifestyle, that's like very regimented, very disciplined, like not monotonous, but it's repetitive. You're gonna eat the same things at the same time and all
Yeah,
that.
man.
And then the influencer lifestyle, that's like seeing the complete opposite of that. Seems from the outside looking, it seems like you're always up and down the country.
Instagram live does get repetitive as well.
Yeah.
So you're taking a photo, just because it's a different brand, you're still taking a picture in a
Yeah.
certain clothing, posting it. It gets repetitive. You know what I mean?
So
it is a good life, and the money is good, but we only
Did
post
they-
our best bits. You only see our
Yeah.
best bits.
Yeah,
Anyone
100%.
Instagram is smoke and mirrors. To anyone, you don't show. You're not in an argument. You're not posting that. You're not posting when you're down. You're only posting when you're smiling, when you're hanging out of a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you're doing something good or...
Yeah.
So on a day-to-day, it doesn't necessarily interfere, as in you could still say, all right, I train at this time, I can get my meals in, I can do, it's not a thing where I'm in
think-
this city now, so I have to try
I
find
wish.
food here and this and, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all fitness related, but different to like competitive bodybuilding, say, where
Yeah,
you got a
completely
competition and then you got your off season. Like
Yeah.
with what you're doing,
You've kind
it's
of
more
always
like
got to be
year
in
round,
check,
you
yeah.
need to be ready for a photo
Yeah.
shoot
Yeah,
and all
but
that.
that-
Is that difficult to manage?
Yeah, like, it's not always. Like, obviously, there are busier times in the year for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know
No,
what it
yeah,
is
I
for you.
completely agree.
But
yeah.
like obviously around the summertime, they're all bringing their summer ranges out. There's
okay.
lots of shoots then.
Yeah.
I mean, around like Black Friday, November, Christmas time, they're always doing
Yeah.
mad sales, so they want you to do more posts, etc.
So
I'm
you'll
more busy
prepare
around-
yourself
Yeah.
for that. And as far as like relating it back to the fitness side of it, as in staying in a certain
Nah, I'm
phys-
in shape all year, man. You know.
yeah,
me.
staying in
Come
shape
on, you know,
all
same
year,
as you,
right?
brother.
Come on, man. Yeah, it's the same for
Yeah,
you. It's like
same.
there's no fluctuation where you
Not
just
really,
you
no,
know how
yeah.
you like to look. You're gonna stick that way.
Yeah.
I mean, at the start, when before Instagram, when I started bodybuilding about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
it was a bulk and then a bit of a cut and then bulk, because you can't stay lean all year and make lean gains forever. You know what I mean? You have to put
Yeah.
a bit of excess fat
Otherwise
on.
you're always
For me,
gonna
anyway, I
look
did,
the
from my personal experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes back in the day, I used to like do a little bulk for like 2 or 3 months and then shred, then bulk and shred. But I'm happy with the size and weight I am now. So for the work and the line of work that I want to aim for,
Where you're at.
I'm where the physique wise I'm fine. So
Yeah, able to
I just
maintain.
turn, if I want to get lean, I can just turn it on for 2 weeks and then
Yeah.
ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always stay ready, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as social media side of things, then, is it something you enjoy, or is it you look at it as just part of the job?
I'd say I enjoy it. I think just because like you get to speak to so many different people and like there's just, I don't know, I suppose that when you say it, like you are influencing people even if you don't think you are, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
people will come to you, they'll message you and like you'll get a lot of nice messages. Don't get me wrong, like you'll still get some horrible messages from people and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like you'll get like one horrible one for like maybe like 20, 30 ones that are like actually like nice
Just
people that are
supportive,
genuine,
yeah.
yeah, which is really nice.
Yeah. How about you? Do you think if you weren't in the position you're in, you'd still be on social? You do enjoy it as a tool, or you're
I don't
not?
think I'll be as active. If I wasn't earning money from it, I don't think I'll be as active. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
But I'll still be on it, man.
Yeah.
Still be on it. It's still a brilliant tool. Still brilliant to obviously talk to other people around the world,
Yeah.
see what's going on. The main reason I'm on it now is because I'll make money.
Say you're going somewhere with family or something like that. Do you ever find that you're a bit removed from the moment and the part of your brain's thinking, what content could I get here? Oh, this would be good for that.
Yeah.
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 And obviously, I post like once or twice a day, and I have specific times that I post.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So
like,
that's all pre-scheduled.
everything gets
It's not
dropped.
like
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, obviously,
Like, at that time,
I'll
you've got to be
usually
doing
will
nothing.
get it all typed out and get the picture ready so I know I'm going to post. But if I'm not, if I'm rushing around or I forgot to do it or
Yeah.
whatever, then like I'll be like, right, didn't stay in there.
I think that's the worst
Gotta do
thing
the
as
post
well,
for it,
when
and
you've
then-
not got it ready and you're like, oh, now I've literally
And then
got to
you're
sit there
rushing
and
it.
try
Yeah,
and
you're rushing it.
So
You're
it
rushing
actually
it.
is
And then I feel like I
pressure.
reread it a million times, then I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I should have just sat here and done it properly. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you can just be like, oh, okay, like I won't do it at the minute, like I can do it later on. And especially if you do think, like, get things ready,
Yeah.
like I think that is the main thing. As long as you've got it ready, you're fine. You can literally just pop it up, that's fine. But if
Yeah.
you've not and you're out, then it's
Yeah.
like,
So what's deciding when you're because you're saying you need to stick to this time like it's scheduled. So what's deciding
Yeah.
when you should be posting?
it just depends when everyone's active. I think like your followers and stuff like that, when they're most active.
Yeah.
When I first started, I'd like try out like what times were best, and then like when you kind of work it out, you'll always post at that time just because you get the most engagement from it.
So now you just
So,
it's down to a formula.
yeah.
So you know once it's getting to this time of day, is it every day for you as well?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So you just know this time of day, this is when I'll post.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you ever feel like overwhelmed by notifications or things like
I
that?
turn mine off.
You don't have them
No,
on? Oh, okay.
just
so,
because it's just too much.
Yeah.
So like I literally mute them and then
Yeah.
like I'll just go on
Just
it.
read
So
when
you'll
want,
have to
yeah.
go
Yeah.
through and
Yeah.
check when you want to.
Yeah.
It's the same for you. You
Yeah,
just turn
yeah,
them all
yeah.
off. Yeah. Do you notice unfollowers and things like that? Or-
Unfollowers.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
do you
obviously
notice
in
things
the,
like,
on your when you're on your Instagram, you can look at insight bit, so you can see how many followers you gain in the week, how many
Yeah.
followers you gain in a day, how many
And
followed,
how many you
unfollowed,
lose and-
how
yeah.
many you can see everything. All the analytics are all in the Instagram
Yeah.
apps. You can work out exactly how many followers you're getting per day. Like, so say if you get a fluctuation, like, I gained 1,000 followers on a certain day, you can then go back and see what posts you did, see what stories you put up.
Yeah.
Why? Like, you
Why,
wanna,
yeah,
you
what
wanna, what
difference
they
it
do? Oh, that's
make?
why. You know what I mean?
I know you. If I unfollowed you, it's not a thing like you'd notice. Oh, he don't follow me no
No.
more or whatever. But it's a thing where
But
you
you better
notice.
not be unfollowed me, man.
Come on, bro. I ain't gonna do that. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't, obviously.
Yeah.
I've posted like risky photos in the past where I've been like probably not to the taste of my followers, and I've experienced like following of 1,000. When your following starts going down, when you go down in Ks, then you feel
Yeah.
like shit, like what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
it's
it's
what
not
it is,
like
man.
a personal. 'Cause obviously, the people watching this general public, they're gonna notice on a small level. Like,
Yeah.
So things like that, they'll go.
Yeah,
You're
like-
not. You got too much. Of a
Because I've been in
following
the
to
game
see
for so
that.
long,
Yeah.
right? I'm used to that.
Yeah.
I'm used to losing 1,000 because I know next week I'm getting 3.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? One
I
step
think a
backwards,
lot
two
of
steps
people
forward.
let it get them down, and like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
like I have before, and I thought, oh my god, what is going on, kind of thing. I'll
Yeah,
sit
why am I
there.
not working anymore? Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh my god, what if I lose everyone? And then I'm just like,
Yeah.
nah, like it's never gonna happen.
I've had massively stale patches where 2 or 3 months I've not gained any.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I'll gain a 500, but lose 500.
But you can't work out
I'm just
why.
not, I'm not going anywhere. I'm changing. I'm looking at my content. I'm like, my content's good.
Yeah.
I'm interacting.
And
I'm
you've not
posting at the
changed it
right
much
times.
from when
Yeah.
you used to do it and you were gaining
Yeah.
people, so it's like,
It just swings and roundabouts, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, so like at the minute, my Instagram's going mad. I'm
Yeah.
gaining like 4,000 or 5,000 followers a week, and
Yeah.
it's just going
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
But then, like in 2 or 3 months, I could just be stale again.
Well,
It
that's
is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself get too much caught up on that, man.
Has Instagram removed your likes? Like seeing.
Yeah,
them?
yeah. I
Mine
can't see
haven't.
nothing.
mine
No.
haven't.
Mine
No.
gone, man.
No.
Okay, see that's I thought everyone's
I
was,
thought
and then someone
everyone's
showed
had.
me
Yours
the
still?
other day. Yeah, mine are gone from
Yeah,
time.
mine are gone, man.
No,
Yeah,
mine
mine are
Yeah.
are
gone.
not.
I can still see mine.
Yeah, you can see it when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
click
yeah.
on it,
But
but
I
as far as if I
couldn't
scroll
see
on
yours.
anyone's, it
So
just
yours would
says.
say like someone and like thousands of others or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So
See,
yours is
mine
still
still
there.
says everything, and I'm
Best
just
thing
like,
ever.
why is
Best
that?
thing that's
mad.
ever that's happened as ever. Because
Do you know what? I
Yeah.
think it
focus
actually
on the
is.
content now.
Yeah.
You don't look at it and goes, oh, but you don't measure someone's phone by how many likes they've got.
No,
I want to measure someone on the
100%.
content.
Yeah.
Like, it's all about the content now.
Yeah,
This
like
is so
what
much
are they
better.
posting?
Yeah,
As long as you can still
that's-
see your own likes,
Yeah,
I mean.
you definitely see it as a benefit, and it
Yeah.
hasn't affected business for you
Not
or
at all,
anything.
man.
No,
My
I think
business
when
is
people
booming.
reach out
Yeah.
for you and reach out to you anyway, like they still want to see anything like that. They can still see it if they want to see it. So it's not.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so if a brand wants to work with you, they can
Yeah.
say
Send
there's
them the
ways.
insights. You
Yeah.
send them the insights. And they can see
Okay,
everything,
so
yeah.
the same thing you were just talking
Yeah.
about,
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
can see all
Yeah.
that. Okay.
In mega detail.
Since I got active with the fitness, and obviously not to your lot's level, but I started to notice now. You see in your DMs, you have the people you follow that come to your thing, and then you have
Yeah.
another little tab.
Yeah.
The
People
other
you don't
messages.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mad messages, bro.
Yeah.
Mad-
Oh,
and
man,
my
I
thing's
wanna show
not
you
popping.
mine.
My thing's not popping like that. So it's like I can only imagine. Do you not check that tab? Do you ever scroll through-
Occasionally,
Yeah.
only for like work and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
of course.
think.
That's why you get a lot of jobs.
So
for
you'll
that.
just check that you ain't missed anything.
Because there'd be like a
But
lot of
you
brands
see-
and stuff that will put it there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. What's the? You don't have to say. You can say if you want an example of a wild message that you got.
I get a lot of dick pics.
Serious.
Yeah.
That's mad, yeah. I feel sorry for
Guy is a good man though.
Yeah, gross.
Straight in there with a dick
yeah.
pic.
I say I feel sorry for women,
Not even
but
hello.
it's like,
Not even hello.
Straight in there, whoa. Oh my
yeah, you have
god.
to think, what's someone expecting you to say from that or do from that?
Innit?
Yeah, there's the most random things.
Yeah. So training and everything, it's like a double-edged sword for your self-esteem, yeah, because you start seeing improvements, but then that might start highlighting areas that you think are
Yeah.
weak spots or something, or you make all these gains,
Yeah.
and then if you start losing them, or you
critique
lose all
yourself.
this fat.
The day you start the
Yeah.
gym, man, is the day that you critique yourself for the rest of your life,
Yeah,
man.
100%.
Like before you start training, you don't really analyze yourself. You're not harsh on your physique. You just, but as soon as you start picking up them weights and start making improvements, then you see
You
all
always
the
wanna look
negatives
better,
of your
yeah.
physique. You know what I mean? You're always striving for greatness and better. But it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. Once you're content, then you're not growing. So it's good to stay on your toes, man, and keep being hungry, man.
That's the way you would do it. If you
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
if someone had self-image issues or whatever, you're saying just look at it as ways to improve, not something that's wrong with you. Just look at
Yeah,
use
of
that
course,
as
man. Use it as a
motivation.
hunger, yeah, man.
to
keep you going, man.
Especially girls, like I feel like girls are really harsh on themselves. Obviously boys are as well, but like I don't know, for me, like when I weren't going to the gym and stuff like that, like you say, like you're not really bothered as much.
You don't really, you don't
But
notice
then
it,
when you
like-
go, like now I'll look and
Now
I
you're
think,
looking at-
oh, like I
yeah.
don't look great today,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like there'll be certain things and I think, God's sake.
Because
like-
as soon as you start the lifting, then you're looking at the likes of the pros.
Yeah.
Comparing yourself to the pros, going,
Yeah.
why don't I look like that? It's because the pros have been training for 10 years with the perfect nutrition, you know what I mean, with the trainers.
And I think it's who you're around as well. Like
Yeah.
if you're around people that are all in shape and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
sometimes like when you go on holiday and stuff like that, and then there's just like your average people, not average, but just like people that you used to be like before you
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
the gym.
Yeah.
But you don't realise how many people are like that because
yeah,
you're
yeah.
never really in that.
Obviously in the gym, everyone's striving
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
But when you're like on holiday and on the beach and
And like you've gone there.
80% of the population don't ever go gym.
No,
so,
like I've never
yeah.
been to the gym.
So obviously when you're in that atmosphere, then
Yeah.
people look at you like, whoa. That's when you get your self-esteem back. You think, wow, actually,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there ever like a pressure when, say, you go on a sick photo shoot, big photographer and all that, and you get the pictures back, you're like, yo, I look sick. I don't look like that in real life. Or you feel like you don't look like that in real life. Like, do you ever have that kind of pressure?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
man.
you
I
feel
get
that
a lot of time,
sometimes.
man. Yeah. You can manipulate, like, say, that your
Your
pose. You
angles
can
and stuff
really,
like that,
really
yeah.
push it. Obviously, there's editing. There's
Yeah.
picture. What you see on Instagram is not what's going to be there in real life.
No.
We know Kim Kardashian. We know all the everyone. You know what I mean? From the top to the bottom, they all use the editing tools. We all do it. You know what I mean?
Even if it's
So-
just to change like the filter or something
Yeah,
like that, like
it's still-
everybody,
it's still not- yeah.
Or
So-
just to lighten it up a bit, like
Yeah.
you're still doing it.
Yeah. So the average person who's watching and thinking they're self-critical on themselves, it's like that's not something that's ever gonna go away. No matter if you make a living with people taking pictures of you because you look good,
Yeah.
you're still gonna have them
Yeah,
little
100
self-doubts.
there's still
there,
gonna
so
be
people
things
should
that
be
you
cool
think,
with
oh,
that.
That
like-
I can improve on.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
100%.
course. But yeah, that's just like it comes down to genetics and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's body's different, man. You
Yeah.
can't like I can't strive to have your physique because
Yeah.
you're Nathan.
I'm
you know what I
me,
mean?
you're
Yeah.
you. It's
Exactly.
like,
Yeah. We can just work as hard as we can.
So talking genetics, what's your favourite body part on yourself?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably when I got to pump my shoulders, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Hey, you check my shoulders. He's checking my shoulders. out like that.
See, what's that? 100%. Balenciaga, padded shoulders, yeah.
I'd probably say my waist. Like I've got quite a small waist. I don't know where I got it from. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah.
How about least favourite?
Calves.
Yeah. Ditto. What about you got a least favourite?
My legs.
What?
Serious?
Really?
Yeah. I just feel like everywhere else, not that it's fine, but I feel like they're not as toned and stuff as I'd want them to be. Or like I've not got as much muscle on them as I want right now. So it's
Yeah.
not that I hate them,
You
but
see
it's
it
like I
as
could definitely
area
improve.
for
But then, like I said, we'll go back to the previous question. You get to where you think you want to be, then you want to go to the next
Exactly,
level,
I think that is the problem,
It
yeah.
is. You're never going to be.
No,
you're going to be at the
never.
destination, which is good.
Yeah.
Because once you're there, where do you go then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Chase-
this
keep
is
chasing,
true,
you know
there'll
what
be
I mean?
something else.
What's your favourite body part on a man?
I like a good set of abs. And a big chest.
Carry on.
And just the rest of it.
Yeah. How about you on a female?
Well, obviously booty, man. Glutes,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Glutes, straight up. If someone said to you, posting pictures of yourself every day and all that, that's just vanity,
Yeah.
how would you address that?
I'd say my bank balance wants to differ. You get me?
You got a different...
No, I wouldn't say that. Don't.
You wouldn't.
Cut that.
Nah, keep
Cut
it
that.
there,
I'm
man,
not
because it's the
bothered,
truth. It's the truth. You say, I'm at work, man.
Real
I'm
talk,
bothering
yeah,
you
real
at
talk.
work, bro.
I don't know why it should bother anyone else though. Like it does, but then I think maybe they think that just because like you're doing that all the time and you're doing well, like from that.
From your perspective, playing devil's advocate, I don't think it's vanity, but playing devil's advocate then. So what is it if not vanity?
I feel like I do it for me more than anything. Like I said, like I did it to track. Now I'm doing it more because obviously I'm doing well in stuff and like obviously getting opportunities and stuff like that. It's just something that now has become like more of a thing that's just normal to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's a good answer. A specific question for you, and this ain't anyone watching this ain't gonna care about. This is just me genuinely asking.
Okay.
You.
I'm actually worried that you're
Nah,
asking
it's not
me.
even. It's not even about you. It's about me.
Okay.
So you can help me. Yeah.
Great.
I'll give a little backstory. Yeah, because the way you might even have been the same. Then you see, if you when you're growing up here, and if you see the same person in the same place like more than 5 or 6 times or whatever, and you lot don't ever say cool to each other. It's kind of like you got it's like there's an issue there, innit? It's
So
like,
it's unwritten.
it's just unwritten, innit? It's not just me and my. It's like it
But
was just that.
For
Like
me as a person, like I smile at everyone.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So that brings
I
me
feel
to my
like I
question.
do.
Nah, it's not you. As I said, it's not you. It's me. I told you, there's no curveballs. Yeah. So obviously we go to the same gym. Yeah. There's a gym that we train at together.
Yeah.
90% of the men in there, it's just that, innit? You see them all the time. Yes, bro. There's not even a conversation.
Yeah.
No women in there speak to me
To you?
at all.
What? Just don't even acknowledge her.
Don't say hello. Can't get eye contact to say hello.
I say hello.
Yeah, you do.
I was going to say,
you
and I
do.
do smile.
Yeah, bro. I bet they're looking when
So-
you're turning your back, bro.
I'm just like, from a man's perspective,
Why don't
is there
they?
something? Yeah,
I
is there
think
a
it's
reason?
For girls, I think it's a scary thing, like, because the weight section and stuff like that, not many girls go into it. They do now a lot more than they used to. I feel like if a girl's to look at you and smile, or you're to look at them, they're probably thinking, oh, what does he want? Like, or if someone comes over and helps you, they're like, oh, what are you here for?
Nah,
Like,
but
you're not here to help. But a lot of people are genuine people that just want to come and help now.
From a female perspective, it's
Yeah.
more probably an insecurity.
Yes,
rather,
yeah,
Because I'm thinking,
yeah.
am I doing something? Am I being rude? Because I'll chat to if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see you, if it's more than twice,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say,
Say
you're
hello.
right. We don't
Yeah.
even have to speak,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's like
acknowledge,
we've just
acknowledge. Yeah.
communicated. There's no
Yeah.
issue
Like,
there.
you see
I
them
don't
all the
dislike you.
time.
You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
dislike me.
yeah.
So it's like, all right then, yeah, I'll take that in mind.
Yeah, don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong.
As
They're
far
probably,
as
they're
like-
probably a little bit
Nervous, I
nervous.
think,
You look
yeah.
good, man. You look good, bro. You know what I mean? Especially when you got your tank on, man, all pumped up.
Like it's like if you go to a gym, I rate anyone who goes to the gym. It's a big step. But then there's who's serious in your gym, innit? So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if I'm serious and you're serious, we should just
Yeah,
see
yeah,
each
yeah.
other just like cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what threw me. Because if it was a woman who looked like she might be insecure, then I'd be like, cool.
Yeah.
But it's just all of them.
Mate, you
It's
can't tell. You
just
can't,
all of them.
when you say like look like they would be insecure, you can't tell, bro. The most
Facts,
insecure people
facts,
could be the
facts.
most ones
Yeah,
that
I
look the
think-
best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
that's true. That's true. Talking of men and women, relationship-wise, doing what you do, is there ever a struggle like with insecurities or jealousy or trust issues even or anything?
I
like,
think there can be,
Yeah.
but I don't ever think there should be. Like, if you trust somebody 100%, like, there should never be an issue there. Say, for instance, if you're already in the relationship and you've started doing it, like, then obviously they might think, oh, but like, if you trust somebody, like, there should never be an issue, and I think that's it. Like, and if you come into it and you meet somebody else, sometimes I feel like they're kind of a bit like, wow, like, overwhelmed by it, because they'll probably be like, oh, you've got loads of boys messaging you, blah, blah, like, all this, which... Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say you don't get people messaging you, but it's whether you choose to reply or
Yeah.
not.
It's
So
trusting that you wouldn't
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
it.
it's
You're there
trusting
for a
it,
reason.
Yeah.
You encounter similar problems.
Yeah. So obviously, I don't have an issue attracting the women. It's obviously
Keeping the women.
The same thing that attracted them to you. Well, not the
Exactly,
only
double-edged
thing, but
sword, man.
Yeah, they'll be
So,
like, all right, yeah,
women that
this
they
is
like
how I
it.
met you.
Women
but
that like it.
You gotta
next
stop
minute
it
they're
now.
like,
Like,
actually, shit.
Yeah.
I know what I was like in his DM, so
Yeah.
what that
Yeah.
would ever do, be like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
And you just
it
think-
comes down to trust, man.
that's just something you just accept that. You just say that comes with the territory.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you just-
If they can't deal with it, like, then it's just not going to happen.
yeah, that's a part of what you do. That's who you are. So it's like,
Exactly,
yeah,
man.
that makes a lot of sense. You got a career highlight so far.
Just all of the travelling I've done, man.
Yeah.
All the people I've met and just amazing experiences I've had
Pick
in
one
different
out of the traveling.
Thailand.
Yeah,
Yeah, Thailand. I went to Thailand body engineers about 3 years ago for like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
It was just bad, yeah.
mental.
That's wicked.
Got a nice
For, like,
bit of
photo shoots and stuff.
Yeah,
or-
we went. Tabby rented out a massive villa in Thailand, and we just went around the whole island, like
Yeah.
staying here, staying there, riding around on motorbikes, man. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's
It was
wicked.
really good.
Where else, man? Give us a top 3. You got stories like that. Where else you been? Just so,
Yeah,
just so
I feel like
people
you've
know,
travelled
so
everywhere,
people
like,
know
I
the
don't do
lifestyle,
travelling
what's
and that,
involved
but-
in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
I've been a lot of places. I've
Thailand.
been Dubai. I've been Ibiza many times. Germany. I've got Germany every year for FIBO.
Sick.
Been there 5 years in a row now.
I'd love to go there. Yeah, that'd
So,
be wicked.
yeah, it's the biggest fitness expo. Come this year, man.
Yeah.
Biggest fitness expo in the UK.
In,
Do you work
in
for
the
people
world.
when you're
Europe, sorry.
there?
In Europe, yeah.
Pardon?
Do you work for a company when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
there?
I worked with Body Engineers 3 times there. And last year I was with Gym Killer and Aesthetics Era. I've worked with loads of brands, man. I've worked, like I said, I've worked with My
Yeah.
Protein. I've worked with a lot of big brands.
Do you know what? I enjoy all the events and like seeing like certain people and meeting people that you just thought that you'd never get to
Yeah.
like meet. But for a lot of people, I feel like they're not big people. Do you know what I mean? But then when you see them and you think, wow, like,
You've been following their journey
Yeah,
and
it's
things like that.
crazy.
Like, yeah.
like
With social media, it's a follow thing. So
Yeah.
is there ever times when you meet people and you look up to them, you wouldn't have thought they know who you are, and they do know who you
yeah,
are. Like,
100%. I think like you do get that a lot when you go to events and go and meet people and stuff, and you think, wow, like you'll go and meet them, but they already know who you are, but you
Yeah.
don't expect them to.
Yeah.
But then I suppose they're in the same situation as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would you think that they should know you?
Any either regrets or mistakes or lessons that you've picked up along the way?
Not so much regret, but I wish I would have pulled my finger out a bit more a few years ago and went after what I'm going to be going after this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
I say, but I've had good times. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had a lot of good memories and experiences, and made a lot of good relationships with a lot of high-up people. So it's coming, man. Timing's a great thing, man.
I don't think there should ever be any regrets of stuff that you've done.
Obviously, this is the first time you two have met each other. And not just you, a lot of people in your position and even in different walks of life, successful people, that seems to be a running theme. Like anything that I've said that could have been looked at as negative, you lot don't take it negative. It's like you have a positive attitude and it's
man.
like that's going to just
And
keep
you carry on, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
keep
say.
I think you
elevating,
have to
keep
be positive
succeeding.
about it.
Yeah.
Because like if you're not, it'd definitely get you down.
Yeah. What's the next steps? Anything that you can speak on that you're working on? Or
Yeah, I'm working on a few different things at the minute, but yeah, I can't really disclose what it exactly is, man. But it's going to be something that's going to be hitting Instagram, the shelves worldwide.
when
gonna
should
be
we
the
look
best
for
thing,
that?
man.
When should we look for that?
Summer.
Summer.
Yeah,
This year, 2020.
This year, man.
Okay.
2020, man. May, June time.
Yeah.
Latest.
Sick.
Hopefully earlier, but obviously I want it to be perfect before I pull the trigger, you know.
Yeah, nah, sick, man. I'm gonna keep our eyes peeled for that. How about
Yeah,
you?
man.
What's next for you, Maddie?
I'm just kind of seeing where things go at the minute. Like I'm not jumping into anything, but I'm taking everything like as it comes. So.
Yeah, I appreciate you both coming down.
I appreciate the time,
Yeah,
man.
thanks
Learned
for
a
having
lot.
us.
Thank you,
And
man.
yeah, man, we look forward to seeing what you do in the future.
Thank
Wish
you,
all
thank
the
you.
best for that, and obviously the links there, man. We're gonna keep. things
Yeah,
going,
man. Come on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Respect, man.